there were about 10, 11 people in the house. So we feel that his intentions were to kill everybody at that residence at that time. It was unprovoked, senseless, and something like this should never occur.
Well, that was Sumter County Chief Deputy Hampton Gardner. They held a press conference in Sumter County just a couple of hours ago, and he is reacting to what was a horrific night in Sumter County that left an 11-year-old girl dead. Gardner says a neighbor, 80-year-old Arthur Leonard, went to a neighbor's house and opened fire, killing 11-year-old Ashley McFarland. Deputies say Leonard also admitted when they arrived on the scene at that second house to killing his own wife earlier in the night. Our News 19's Shannon Taylor has been working this story all day and has details on what law enforcement says led up to this senseless tragedy.
So we feel that his intentions were to kill everybody at that residence at that time. It was unprovoked, senseless, and something like this should never occur.
Chief Deputy Hampton Gardner with the Sumter Sheriff's Office said 80-year-old Arthur Ruben Leonard confessed to the killing of his 76-year-old wife, then shooting and killing 11-year-old Ashley McFarland. Sumter County deputies say they responded to shots fired on Floyd Drive Wednesday night, where witnesses say they saw Leonard enter the house armed with an AR-style rifle in home invasion style, then opened fire and struck Ashley. Chief Deputy Gardner says Leonard was a neighbor and had an ongoing dispute with the people who lived on Floyd Drive about targeting practice taking place in their backyard.
Apparently didn't take to them firing in the backyard. Nowhere near his yard. He's through a wood line on another street. So he'd been going over and talking to them about the shooting. Of course, on last evening, I don't think there was any shooting that occurred. He just did not appreciate it.
At some point, investigators said he also killed his wife. Why is still unclear. Carol B. Gilliard, the next-door neighbor of Leonard, recalls her shock from the shooting.
And we started looking out the window, and it was so much commotion going on. It was so unnerving and nerve-wracking to see all that going on right in our backyard. So we stood and we watched for a while, and we saw some more neighbors came out, and then all of a sudden we saw the young lady that lives in that house. She was hollering and crying, laying on the porch, hollering and crying. I said, oh my God, someone has gotten hurt in that house.
Others laid out flowers at the home in honor of the young life taken too soon.
It was sad. I don't know the people, but I feel for them. No one deserves to die that young. And that's why, since I have the flowers, I brought her pink. Pink, pink and white for a little girl. And hopefully it won't help now, maybe later.
Leonard was taken to the hospital for injuries. Upon release, he will be booked at the Sumter County Sheriff's Detention Center.
We will prosecute this gentleman to the fullest. We are going to prosecute him to the fullest. Again, there was no sense in having this occur. It was unprovoked, and so we're going to seek prosecution to the fullest in this incident.
Reporting in Sumter, Shannon Taylor with News 19 WLTX.
Oh, just heartbreaking. Leonard has been charged with 1 count of murder by the Sheriff's Department for the 11-year-old girl, but obviously more charges will follow. That's what deputies said today, including attempted murder charges as well for opening fire inside that home.